There is no doubt that the practice of investigative journalism is gradually declining due to the challenges associated with its practice, especially in the third world countries where corruption, embezzlement, and nepotism thrives. However, efforts are on to change the narrative and empower the Nigerian journalists to investigate stories that may uncover corruption, review government policies, as well as draw attention to social, economic, political, and cultural trends. Clearview Television, in collaboration with Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism, organized a 3-day workshop in Abuja to build the capacity of journalists on how to unearth corruption, fraud, and other systemic problems prevalent within the society. In his presentation, the Chief Executive Officer, Clearview TV, Odion Bello, said investigative reporters feel a valuable space in the country and as such should not avail themselves to be rubber-stamped.
Investigative reporters feel a valuable space in this century. We are supposed to mine for stories and serve as public watchdogs by uncovering sordid details of hidden corruption and crime. And before you can do that, you yourself, you will know that you are qualified to do it. Before you can even expose corruption, are you not corrupt? Don't you have conscience? You cannot do an investigative job successfully if you yourself, you are supposed to be investigated. The thing is in your subconscious. You can't get away with it. You need to possess vital qualities. We must be motivated by ethics and morals.
Other resource persons who spoke during the workshop, however, stressed on need for journalists in Nigeria to hold government accountable and ensure transparent dealings in all sectors of the economy.
These days, the proliferation of social media has made news gathering to become almost like a child's play. That's why we're encouraging people go into investigative journalism, because this is the aspect of journalism that unearths corruption. And we live in a nation that is adjudged as one of the most corrupt in the country, in the world. So it is important for people to take up investigative reporting so that they can unearth what people are hiding, what government is hiding, what officials are hiding, what private sector individuals are hiding, capitalists, what politicians like councillors could be hiding. You know, at the end of the day, investigative journalism will help communities, because by the time they reveal what is hidden, the evils in the society, the common man will benefit. That's why we're saying, let us train journalists so that we know how to go about this kind of reporting, which is specialized.
An investigative journalism working in anti-corruption realm, which is funded, good, do your job, but don't let any loophole in terms of violating the provisions of the Cybercrimes Act. I started the Cybercrimes Act because it's relatively new. Because it is expected that you know the provisions of Section 373 of the Criminal Code regarding defamation.
Some of the participants also shared their experience.
With this workshop here within the bosom of this hotel, we have seen what professionals themselves have come forward to let us know that investigative journalism has a lot to it, has a lot in terms of developing our society, in terms of preparing the minds of the young ones to grow, and the kind of challenges that journalists should expect to always encounter in the field. And so going home from here, I have something to again share with my students when the opportunity comes up.
As a journalist, I've learned a lot. It has broadened my knowledge in the aspect of knowing the rules and regulations of an investigative journalist. At least if I'm to go out for a report or something, I know what I'm supposed to do, the do's and don'ts of investigative journalism. And most importantly, it has made me fearless in the sense that if I want to do a particular report, I know what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, this very training has actually given me passion to go on full-time investigative reportage, because the truth about it is that very segment of journalism has been followed, probably because of the insecurities or security challenges that are attributed to it. But be that as it may, with this training, this 3 days training, I'm rest assured and very much optimistic, and then now I can beat my chest that definitely I'm going to be unfolding a whole lot of stories regards investigation.
The Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism is a non-profit organization established in 2005 with a focus on promoting investigative reporting as a tool for achieving accountable governance in Nigeria, as well as an instrument in promoting transparency and driving positive societal change. Palang Bukar, CNA News.